Will you check on your screen there? They were super dark on my screen.
Yep.
I did change the exposure. I'll check there. Oh yeah, we need to come up a bit. There it is. Oh my god.
So much hair. See how dark my hair has gone?
Yeah.
It's only dark in the last few weeks as well.
Less sunlight.
Absolutely.
Mine goes so blonde during the summer.
Crazy old blonde.
Welcome back to yet another Seek a Shine live stream. Today, Garth, what are we doing?
We're doing what haircut should Dara get next, and I think he should do.
Dara's going to do the same haircut he's gotten for every single haircut since he was 6 years of age.
Now, what we're doing is the 102 live stream. And now someone's saying, wasn't the 102 yesterday? It's like, yeah, but it was also midnight in Ireland, so we're not doing it at midnight.
Sorry about that, lads.
So we're doing the 102s. The only place that seems like you can watch them, and we checked, and we also just had a quick look for illegal streams. Not that we tell you where they were if we could find them, but we couldn't find anyone. But it seems to be only on demand on Westinghouse is on demand service. But other than that, none on YouTube. So this is the first year I've ever seen this happen.
Yeah, they've really locked it down.
I've never seen it happen where it's just been not uploaded. Usually someone uploads them and they all just stay up there. But this is the first time I've ever seen where it's not up there. It's so strange.
I'm just gonna say,
what?
Trying to put commentaries up actually proved to be a little difficult.
Yeah, we couldn't
put a commentary up that was labeled 102 kilo weightlifting world championships.
Yeah, which is really interesting. So we couldn't call the live stream that.
It just kept failing.
It kept banning it from us, you know.
Something went wrong. The lads are all in worker. Somebody's tuning in.
For them are running on my subscriptions. Let me just check that. So is everyone watching it? Or are you just listening to the commentary? Let us know. And I'll let you know where we're at. So we'll just speed up a little bit.
Do we have multiple live streams going?
Oh yeah. Weird.
Can we cancel those?
I'm trying to.
I think yeah, we were basically trying to put live streams up, but it wouldn't let us. We will be doing, this is a commentary here, but we will be doing, if you have some questions or some musings. As always, my phone started ringing as soon as the live stream went on.
Okay, I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit.
Here's our boy, Miso Hasano.
Okay, so we're at 2350, 2351, 2352, 2354, 55, 56, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 on the IWF clock. Antropof's coming out for his first attempt. So obviously you know who won already because it's all over Instagram. But
we don't even need to mention it though.
Yeah.
If you did manage to stay away from Instagram, Dr. Demographic said I would assume we need to pay Seb. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way of watching it.
There doesn't need to be. I think if you're outside the list of countries, you can watch on the Olympic channel. But okay. I don't know if you can rewatch those. Maybe if you go to the Olympic channel and use the VPN, maybe
Mm-hmm.
you could watch him there.
Artem is looking thick.
Yeah, he's a dense, alright. Some Project Goater said he's in a freezer at work. Someone else said the Seek a national broadcast make it work a little more variable. Thanks.
Nice. Connor Smith's listening at work as well.
Oh, he said the pants are amazing as well. So, Archie with fresh pair of volts, 163 for his first attempt. Notoriously massive ratios between snatch and clean and jerk.
Oh no.
Missed it. Everyone is confused. Yeah, he's got that kind of he's got a little bit of that going on. He looks like
he's out of breath when he walks upstairs. Is that what you're going to say?
Oh, Wes Kitts is in this.
Yeah.
He looks like potentially any 17 to 19-year-olds playing rugby in any number of schools.
Yeah, front five.
In the Northern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
I would say.
We walk past 50 of them.
Yeah. He'd fit right in.
They walk past our office every day. He'd fit right in.
You wouldn't know he's a Kazakhstan one or two if you put him in there.
No.
He would just be like, oh yeah, that's their new...
Just looks like a big athletic young fella.
Yeah. Had a bit too much cream. Bit too much.
Yeah.
Bit too much cake.
Took the off season a bit too seriously.
Well, the coach did tell him fill out. Like,
he did.
He told him fill out, so that's okay. He kind of has that puffiness where your eyes look tired all the time.
Mm-hmm. I know that puffiness.
So missed his first attempt, 163. Why can't he just get it together with the snatch? If you can front squat 281, you can snatch 170. Like
the other thing is like, so if he wants to make a really good opener, it's probably 155 for him, And then do you just like sacrifice? Do you sacrifice it just to be consistent and then go mental on the clean and jerk?
I think at the world level, you just kind of have to.
You just have to fix it, like.
I think you just have to figure it out, like. But it doesn't make sense. He must have some form of energy, some form of injury.
Are they my Tark's heads? Or are they yours?
Yours probably. Are you noticing that now?
I was just looking over here. I never look on your side of the desk. Jesus.
Oh, sorry, Cormac's is asking. Cormac, so on Seb's, it's 270 or 2711 or so 2714, 2715, 2716, 17, 18, 19, 20. Seconds go by fast.
Yeah, they do.
Seconds go by so quick.
It takes you longer than a second to say 2717.
Did he miss that? Or make that?
I didn't see it. I got
you didn't see it. You had one job.
I was reading Jesus Vasquez.
Yeah.
Said yesterday I ego power cleaned and now my lower back hurts on my left side. What do I do? Jesus, it's all part of the game. Unfortunately, we can't help you.
It's best just to ignore it and hopefully it'll go away. That's all you can do, really. Thomas Honeyman says 190 back squat, 160 frames per second with 129 kilo clean and jerk. Sometimes I make myself laugh. 97 kilo snatch. I actually made that snatch, but surely that's a red light. It's so weird.
His grip is super wide.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, am I strong enough for more or do I need to build more? So we're looking at like 100, 130-ish at 190 and 60. So you are kind of at the squat strength that you should be for those numbers. But in weightlifting, unless you've peaked out at world levels, you always want to be aiming in view of your future progression. So where you're at now is perfectly acceptable. But assuming you want to progress, which I imagine you do, you need to add more to those. But you don't necessarily need to hyper focus on strength. Just be sure. Oh, Wes Kitts with a
Jesus, that did not look nice.
So I think is he coaching himself now, or he's just not getting coached? He's not in Cal
no
Strength
way.
anymore. Oh, he doesn't live in Cal Strength anymore, as far as I know. Oh no, there's Spitz and Pierce DMS.
See Pierce there?
Yeah,
goes.
It didn't look great though.
No,
I wouldn't blame him. So, Thomas, I would say you should be progressing your strength for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah.
In view of long-term progress.
Yeah, I think people make the mistake of being like, "Oh, I just want to hit these strength numbers and then not have to do anything afterwards." It's just a lot easier to do the lifts if you're a lot stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Wes Kitt's beard looks amazing, to be fair to him.
No, that's pretty good. Wesley Bryan Kitts. USA. USA. Did you get white lights for that? Surely not.
I don't know. Willie says American weightlifting makes me sad. If the Cold War was still going on, we would have a better weightlifting program. That's very true. Your track and field athletes are doing pretty good, though.
Well, weightlifting's not that bad. Emmanuel Rogers got her 12th World Championships medal or something. Was Kate Knight silver medal at Olympics? It's better than it's been in a while. So here's Brazilbekov Bekdulat from Kyrgyzstan. Lovely country, very nice people.
Amazing country, yeah.
Very friendly.
One of my favorite countries, I'd say. And completely out of the blue, you wouldn't expect it.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't expect it. We drove all the way through the middle of the country, thinking we were taking a shortcut. But turns out we met something known as the Alps. I don't know if anyone has ever heard of that mountain range before. And essentially, it was impassable. We had to go back halfway across the country to go around a loop around the outside.
Yeah.
I don't know why we thought...
It's a pretty big country, too.
I don't know why. It's not... Yeah, well, it's big enough when you're driving halfway across.
Oh, my God. That is a staggered stance.
It's also a big miss.
Did you see that stance?
What shoes are those?
He's 1 foot like this.
Brazilbekov. I think he was in 96 as well. Here's the Georgian lifter. So this Georgian lifter is quite nice technique.
Yeah.
He looks like someone, but I'm not sure who. Someone kind of famous. And my mind is thinking like...
He looks like someone we know, but I'm not going to say the name.
Oh, my God. I do know
He really does, doesn't he?
Holy shit. That's exactly it. Also kind of getting like older, heavier Russell Crowe vibes from him a little bit. Maybe.
Yes.
No, but the person
he really looks like the person we know.
Yeah, the person you know actually is unseeable now. Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Here's the first nice snatch of the day.
Yeah.
Finally, somebody.
Oh my God, he even smiles the same way as him.
165, nice opener. It's great that we couldn't see the lift properly for that angle. That was very useful.
Yes. I love when they switch angles just at the most important time.
Oh, I love that.
Just as it's ending the second pull.
I love that.
It's great.
That is my favorite.
Great camera work.
And also is my favorite.
Darrow O'Brien says Darrow O'Brien Art says Owen and Dardy still training fly for Cork.
No.
I actually just restarted my membership last week because I need to do some S&C for jiu-jitsu. And I don't have a home gym at the moment.
Wesemir gets up with 165.
That was a better snatch.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, there's just something about that Olympics tattoo. I'd pick up a niche sport just to try and get to Olympics so you could have that tattoo.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you don't like it.
No.
You do like it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real badge of honor, you know.
Valentina, the Romanian lifter, she has it, but she hasn't been to the Olympics.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that's a statement.
That is a massive statement.
I'm sure you can certainly get there.
Yeah.
But it's a shame to have it and not be at the Olympics. Maybe that's some kind of motivational cue.
Yeah. I suppose people write like number. See the stagger on the stance. Wait until you see it from the front.
ZKC shoes. They look like runners. Oh, that was hard work. I don't think he's making a third attempt.
At least he's not bombing though.
Well, yeah, he's still clean jerks to go.
JB says, why can't Ireland get any lads in competing? Is it funding? ? Well, Sean Brown was at Worlds this year.
Yes.
So there's plenty of lads competing. Ireland just have some great females who are kind of definitely leading the way in terms of international competition at the moment. But there's definitely a lot of lads competing and pushing to get there.
Chris Manick said that. Yuan Chen Fei has it. Yeah, he does actually. But he's not been to the Olympics. It's just getting not going to the Olympics is a whole thing.
Like no, that's a massive thing. Imagine if you got injured and you never got to the Olympics then.
But what if you got to the Olympics and you came last? Like, is it?
No, I still think you've gotten to the Olympics.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know.
There's a thing to being an Olympian.
But did you win? You're like, no. Did you come last? Yeah. Okay.
But still, though, like...
Archam's up at 166 here. I'm praying for him. Oh.
Did he get the second one?
He got his second one,
Okay.
yeah. He
163.
needs to add 20 kilos to that by Paris, basically.
Yeah, that's not a.
I assume he's done like 118 training, surely. What's going on here? See, that's kind of the problem with the Kazakh system there. It's just kind of like you follow the template.
Yeah.
Works really well for your front squat and back squat and clean and jerk. Okay, so great.
Look at the boys.
I see your man hopping, yeah. But then the snatch, it's just like, fuck, is this not working?
Yeah.
Will we try more snatching?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, so.
More power.
Yeah, the lads. Gregor said a load of cameras and phones and stuff were robbed from the media
I
area.
saw that, the list of stuff that was robbed.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Here's our friendly local Iranian. 168. So 102. 102 is the Olympic class.
That guy on the left has a ginger beard.
I was just gonna say
he is the least Iranian looking for.
Oh my god! What are you doing with the straps open?
Lad, surely. When we were in Iran, are you after planting some DNA over there?
That's. I wonder what's the story there. Oh, that's the former super heavyweight for Iran as well.
What?
How random is that?
That's crazy.
Locks, where can you see the actual session? Only on Weightlifting House's on-demand service, from what we can see. I don't think it doesn't seem like you can watch it anywhere else. If you're outside those countries, I think you can watch it. I think you watch it on the Olympic channel, but I don't know if the Olympic channel has it on demand. Normally, you could just go to YouTube and watch post-world streams, but not anymore.
Darrow O'Brien Art asks, Darrow, did you play for Cross Avon RFC? Sure did.
So here's 170 for Bulgarian. Maranov. I don't remember seeing him before. $170. No, pretty good.
Very nice. George St. Pierre is after bulking up a bit. Coach's weightlifting now.
Wait, who also looks like George St. Pierre?
The coach is just not that guy, the other guy. Evan Lee wants to know favorite Romaleos color. Mine are just the full black or else the blue and yellow ones I have.
The blue and yellow is probably one of the nicest ones. It's some kind of French-speaking Canada. Kind of strange, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Just the concept of it.
Yeah, it is. Do you know what I find more strange?
What, the French people don't like talking to them in French?
Joe, in the Cajun South in the US, where they have the French accent and they have a load of like French mannerisms and some of their words are very French. I find that more strange.
But a lot of the French Canadians can't speak English, can't they? Am I correct in saying that? A lot of them, or they refuse to speak English?
Yeah, I think it's more of a pride thing that they want to speak French. Like, I've been up there and everyone speaks English.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, but they like just kind of refuse to do it.
Willie said something about us wrestling against wrestlers, but then he deleted the message and then he said that is correct. So his previous one was, I do wish the weightlifting was treated like wrestling. We have amazing wrestling programs, even if they tend to differ from state to state. I think that the strength of wrestling in the US is down to the NCAA system, you know, or like the college wrestling system. The US treats sport differently in a number of ways from almost any other country. Like, your college system is so big and so monetized.
Sorry, and David Fishross seems to be sponsored by Tomato Soup. Dibsy.
Oh my God, he is.
Is that tomato soup?
Dibs, or is it ketchup?
Maybe it's ketchup.
I'm gonna look that up.
But he made 170 anyway. Darrell Breen said he also played for Cross Haven RC.
Jared, did I play with you?
Pastor
Might
said
have
if
been
you
a
go to
different
Montreal, they all speak English, but somewhere like Quebec City, it's not.
Oh,
common.
okay.
Is French an official language of
I'd
Canada?
say so.
Here's Miso.
Here he is.
Miso looks
Jeez,
very
he looks yacked.
looks very yacked, doesn't he? $170 opener. The most confusing named weightlifter ever. Oh,
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I saw Miso's lift.
All of them.
I saw the snatch and the clean and jerk, I think.
Jeez, he's really gotten some muscle definition
Yeah.
built up, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He filled out the weight class.
Considering we were training with him, he literally turned 21 that week. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like he's matured a bit.
So we got our Georgian lifter up again. Irakli, 170.
I just cannot see. I can't not see our friend in him.
It's actually unseeable. I didn't notice until you mentioned, and then no, it's not. It's impossible not to see it. Oh,
there
nice.
it is. Really nice.
I saw speed under like
Yeah.
at 170. Georgia has an Itzy. Do you know what's mental is just how different people respond to drugs and how their genetics are in terms of like how much muscle mass certain lifters carry.
Yeah. And where they carry it.
Yeah. Like certain lifters are super jacked.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just really jacked, you know? Like almost unnaturally jacked. And they're lifting in the same class.
In their upper body?
Like in their upper body.
They're really jacked.
Like they're super physiological
levels. Are you referring to someone there?
Jacked, you know? Wes Kitts on screen here, 170. Made it. Nice lift.
Yeah.
But like other people like the Georgian then has essentially no discernible muscle mass.
Yeah. And they're both on gear. Like,
whoa. No. Wes Kitts only tested positive for gear in college, apparently. So
it's all cool.
Oh, Jesus.
There he is.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And there he is.
Come here now. The Spanish fella, he tested positive, but his B sample got destroyed, so he didn't test positive for anything. So,
no way.
Yeah, Marcus Ruiz. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, his B sample was... his A sample tested positive for just straight up testosterone.
Oh. But testosterone baloney.
Then his B sample got lost or destroyed.
Oh, right? That's unfortunate.
So in that case, they wiped the case.
Very fortunate.
They wiped the case.
Yeah.
And you're given like...
The B sample is there for the protection of the athlete.
Yeah, but you're given clemency.
Holy shit, that was fast.
How does that discount the first sample?
Yeah. Suddenly the testosterone just doesn't exist anymore.
Just a Spanish hitman creeping into the lab, smashing vials. Marcus. Very good lifter.
Marcus is very tall by the looks of it. Not as tall as his giant of a coach.
No, that's true. His coach looks like a basketball coach.
Even though it's so hard to know a weightlifting competition because everybody is so small at them.
Like, what's the average height of a dory into a competition, you know, and then you can just back engineer it from there.
Yeah.
Know?
Most doors are 7.5 feet or 8 feet, like. Sorry. 7 feet.
S. Lewis is asking, is Garf a nickname for Owen? What name is appropriate? Garf is fine.
Fair. Sir is appropriate.
Garf for Owen is fine. Lazara says that's not always true. Most French Canadians speak English, just not well. It's the big thick accent, you know.
Yeah.
Jeez, we're making fun of everyone today. Oh my god. 171 for our Kurgi lifter.
Really says a Spanish hitman while he was carrying a paella.
Yeah, paella is actually very good.
It's so good.
It's very good.
Oh, that seafood mix paella.
Barcelona's really nice, but the food wasn't amazing.
Okay, I haven't been to Barcelona.
Oh, well done.
I like to see that level of fight.
Early drop there.
No, that's okay.
You got the buzz. 171.
No, he deserves that. That was a fight, though.
Why does he deserve that time?
Because he does. Like, I like to see scrappy. I like to see him making scrappy lifts. You know.
Why does he deserve that?
Because he just does. Like,
what's he deserve?
Because I hate the no, it's an early down.
What does he?
That was an early down.
What's he deserve?
Nothing annoys me more in weightlifting competition except besides that was an early down.
What's he deserve that for? Why does he deserve that? What's given?
Well, we're getting into an existential thing here. Like, why does any of us deserve anything?
Reza Dedar's back.
Isaac says, will you share the screen of the footage? We actually can't because we'll get pulled down immediately. Darryl Bryan says, do you think that anyone is natural Olympic in weightlifting Olympics? No.
Reza's 173 with the ROM 4s. No, they're not the ROM 4s. They're the, what are they called? The Nike Sazalazalos.
Yeah.
Samaleos.
Strangely short arms.
What?
Do you see that overhead?
It's not that strange for weightlifting, though.
I know, but like that's like where it's inhibitory in your everyday life. Like,
there's Hosen Razazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazazaz Semilingus. Simaleas.
Those Nike shoes.
Yeah, Somaleos. French is the official language of Quebec. Yeah, but Quebec's not a country, though, is it? It's just Canada as a country. Like that's notions there now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's like Catalonia and stuff
Yeah.
there now.
Yeah. Pints are the official language of Cork. Chris Manich says not even Germany or natty ? No, there's definitely like people
Others, yeah.
on gear everywhere. Oh, Evan Lee, Savaleos.
Savaleos, that's the one.
Evan Lee is some man for a sharp comment getting in there quickly, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
If he just stopped missing his bench presses this week, it would be great.
Oh, coat lashing out. 174. He actually looks like a fellow I went to college with. He's a bop off him.
Really?
Absolute head off him. My friend I went to college with did not snatch 174.
Didn't he? I was about to ask.
Could not snatch 174.
Evan Lee says, oof.
Ian said he got his first couple of subs in BJJ training last week.
Oh, yes.
Great job.
It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll experience it again someday soon.
Did you find out if that's tomato soup or not?
Dibs. I couldn't find it because all the results are in a different language.
Dibsy.
What country is he from?
Bulgaria. Surely you could figure out if that's... It can't be that hard to find out.
Honestly, it's not that easy.
174 for David Fishraff, sponsored by as yet an unknown soup. I just want to say Dubai. I don't want Dubai.
Careful, I can't find it. Does anybody know if that's a tomato sauce?
Oh, did not make 174. Not enough sauce.
Oh, he's saucy enough.
I found the website. I'm about to get a virus on my phone here and say there's some acrylic on it.
Oh, I was spelling it a different way.
What, the wrong way? Like, just
is that what he's sponsored by?
It seems to be a warehouse.
Who's American?
It's tomato sauce. Yeah.
Show them on the screen there.
Smuggling contraband, apparently.
Miso is looking in great shape.
Miso's out. And he's Miso's so jacked, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gone,
she's really up here. Like.
It's gone onto his shoulders and traps.
Yeah.
174. And he's virus singlet.
To be fair, Miso's family. Oh, see, he still has the heel lift on the Antas.
Yeah.
Super high heel.
It's pretty good.
To be fair, Miso is coming from a genetic pool there of some top class A grade genetics. Cormac said, Dibsy, the taste you desire.
Willie's saying, why do you think Antropov moved up? So 89s probably would have been too hard a cut for him, considering he's a 102. And obviously the Olympics is the prime goal there. So I would say for the Olympics, so it's either 1 or 2 or super heavies after that. So due to the inane neglect of the International Weighting Federation and their lack of accountability or intelligent event selections, just picking random weight classes. So he had to pick 102s.
That's a lovely snatch.
A very nice snatch. 3 for 3 as well. That's how you go 3 for 3.
Yeah.
5 kilos and 4 kilos, or like 5 kilos and 3 kilos. Very happy.
The two Georgian coaches look haggard.
So running a team of international weightlifting.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Such nice technique.
Samvel Gasparian from Armenia is up first. First attempt. 175. Is Miso better suited for 96s, or is the move to 106 a blessing, or 102 a blessing? So I think he had to put a bit of effort to cut to 96s or 94s, but now his weight is only like 96 something, so it's time will tell. He said he feels kind of slow as a 102 as the full weight. So I think the long term will be in his interest. Generally, you see with lighter and younger athletes who gain weight, it's in their interest in the long run. So I'd be surprised if and the cut 89 would not go well for him, I would say. Oh, is that weird? 175 snatch. He doesn't look like a weightlifter. He looks like he should be some kind of running
basketballer.
No, I would say like running a cafe in the Mediterranean city.
Yeah, leather apron.
Yeah.
Meritocratia says, why do we choose men's 102 and not women's 71? Women's 71 we're doing as well, but it's just men's 102 was yesterday, so it's a bit more current.
That's not true. 102's won the vote.
Oh, and it won the vote. But we are doing that 71 kilo class. It's currently on the blackboard and on the whiteboard. But also, no spoilers. You don't need to tell people who's going to win.
Also, we can pick what class we want to watch.
Yeah. That did not look close.
No, it did not. I don't remember his first attempt either. Tudor Bratu, 175, missed attempt. The Cody P, so it's only on Weightlifting Houses on Demand from what we can see. Doesn't seem to be anywhere else you can watch it. Edward is asking an interesting question. What can Carlos Nazar do after breaking a world record at such a young age? Will he have to eventually bulk up to keep getting stronger and interested in the sport? So what generally happens, now I'm not saying that's what this will happen to Carlos, but realistically it'll still probably be an 89. But usually you'll see is lifters and systems like that where, you know, there's an aggressive amount of performance-enhancing drugs taken at a young age, is they'll generally hit their peak quite early and they'll hit their max lifts, you know, which we have to imagine he's getting quite close to as an 89. And he probably won't exceed those in training. He might see some benefit if he moves up in weight class, you know, but I would probably have to go to 96 or 102s. But he might not have the frame for that. What will probably happen is that we'll see large fluctuations in his performance and probably not attaining the same level of performance he's at currently via injury or probably a positive drug test, I'd say, is realistically what's going to happen.
An interesting thing when you look at someone like Gabriel, he hit his top numbers early on, and then he just talked about being more consistent and being better at competition as he got older. So like as he matured into 2016, he was talking about just like making those top lifts more consistent every competition. So his numbers really didn't change that much in the last few years.
Chris Mannix saying, what do you think about the bloodbaths in the lower weight classes like 55 or 61, less than 1/3 made lifts?
That's a disgrace.
I think it's probably because you only need one total for the Olympics. So you people are probably taking more riskier attempts because they know they have more chances. They don't need the 4 to count. I think they just need one good total. But also, I think this is going to sound kind of strange. Not strange, but maybe a bit douchebaggery. But
oh no,
I think people give weightlifting coaches more credit. Just assuming because they're a national team coach, they're giving them the credits that they're making very good decisions, you know. Not all coaches are created equally. It's the same as any profession. You wouldn't pick a random selection of 300 chefs or 300 mechanics and assume they're of all the same quality, and they're able to do everything, especially when it's such a large variables and dynamics as involved in coaching athletes. And a lot of the coaches are more willing to risk stuff with their athletes because the payoff is better for them. Like a bomb out or 15th place is worth the same thing, but a top 5 or top 3 or top 20% performance is worth a lot more for the coaches. So they're more willing to risk stuff with the athletes in a lot of cases, because if the athlete comes last or 20 out of 25, it doesn't really matter for them. Whereas if they had a chance of doing a lot better, it would be a lot more beneficial for the coach in terms of funding, recognition. That's probably a large part of that too.
The other thing with those coaches as well is most of those coaches will have multiple athletes that they'll be looking after at the competition. If they get one good performance, it's great for the coach, Like that's a big bonus. If you medal at a world championships, most countries will have a big cash bonus for the coach. Whereas, as Gerf was saying, if you have 5 athletes, they all come 15th to 20th position, it's no good. Whereas if you just push them all really, really hard, you might have somebody who gets a medal in the snatch or clean and jerk or medal in the total. It's obviously much, much better for the coach.
A lot of the athletes this year is training. A lot of tapering in the training hall seems to be more training rather than peaking. Like tapering is generally quite boring, super sport specific and very light. But a lot of those athletes seem to be doing training sessions, which doesn't make sense for a taper, in any sport, specifically weightlifting. So we have our second Bulgarian missing.
That was his 3rd attempt as well.
Yeah. 176 miss for Marinov. Who'd win in a fight between Carlos, Nino, and Tiantau?
Carlos.
You'd have to think Carlos would be winning, yeah.
100%. I can't see any situation where the lads would overcome him. Maybe if it was the 2 lads against Carlos.
They should be in the fridge.
Garth always gives out to me because my probiotics aren't kept in the fridge.
But it's pointless. It's doing nothing now.
They mightn't even be dead yet.
They're definitely dead by now. They die very quick. They die within half an hour, probably.
Within half an hour?
Yeah,
but they're transported to the shop on a lorry.
No, they would be in a refrigerated lorry.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Who knows?
We've got our Iranian up again.
Banana Bread said, congrats on the gold. Now you're a smart lad and a champion lad.
Thanks, Banana Bread. How many years do you think Carlos will get popped? It's hard to say.
Once that money runs out.
I think he'll probably get close to the Olympics, if not make it. He's Reza's at 177.
Jesus Christ. He's getting under that. His armpits are touching his knees.
Miso's out for his 3rd attempt. What's your favorite training facility you've been to? Oh, that's a good question.
For weightlifting, my 2 have been the Secret Mountain training camp with Gabriel, where Gabriel spent his kind of teenage years training. And it was just this down. You've probably seen a video with Clarence and Gabriel and me and Gerf training. There was like underneath the stand of a football stadium. And then my second favorite was Miso's training compound. So it was basically like a compound in Qatar. It was just the whole bottom floor of a house. It was done out for it.
I'm trying to think. Probably Miso's place was probably the best one. To be fair, they're probably only starting his training block for the Olympics, They're very caring of Miso.
Chris Manich says, how much does the altitude sickness attribute to the misses? I don't think that had anything to do with altitude sickness.
Apparently, a lot of athletes have altitude sickness, though.
Really?
Yeah. Boca is pretty high up.
My homunculus says That was nothing to altitude sickness stuff.
You're homunculus. What's that?
It's the little voice inside your head. It's a little man that lives there and tells you things in your brain. Yeah.
Marcus out for his third attempt, 178. Colombia. You know, funny story. I used to work in one of the pharmaceutical companies I worked for. They used to send stuff to Colombia, but in the SOP they spelled Colombia COLUMBIA. So I had to go through multiple SOPs correcting it. Yeah, and no one noticed that the SOP's been there for years. Yeah, yeah. Loads of people make that mistake. COLU.
As opposed to COLO.
Yeah.
I would make that mistake, I would say.
You'd make the U mistake, like, yeah. Thousands have. Samuel Gasparin, out cafe owner, part-time cafe owner, full-time weightlifter.
Loves cigarettes and baguettes.
Don't we all? That coach
pastry and espresso for breakfast.
That coach is always wearing that peak cap. 179.
Wearing a peaked cap indoors just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I think the cap has to come off once you come inside.
Oh.
I thought once he caught that, he was going to stand it up, Griff.
He looks very tall, doesn't he?
He looks very long as well. See how wide his grip is?
Yeah. Not just tall for weightlifting, but just tall.
No, just tall.
Yeah, he's towering over the coaches.
He could be 5'10", like.
I love how the old fella's giving out in the background.
Yeah, just wandering in behind them.
That's a terrible reaction to all your athletes miss.
Yeah.
That's not going to help being mad at them, like.
No.
They're not going to go suddenly, oh shit, I shouldn't have missed, you know?
Yeah.
They obviously didn't want to miss the weight as well.
It's like when somebody drops the ball and knocks it on in a rugby match. And they're like, oh my God, why did you do that? And like, oh, I meant to do that.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose.
You can make dumb mistakes playing rugby. You can like dive on a ball when you're offside and give away a penalty, you know? And that's a stupid mistake. But a knock on or something like that is can't be given out to fellas like that.
Cormac asking opinions on Tantao and Xi Jiang pulling out. I suppose, as Dara said, the homunculus says there's something fishy going on there, surely. There's something unusual. You know, it's weird. Tantao did weigh in, but and Xi Jiang weighed in as well, I think. But
no, there's something else going on there.
Yeah, that's very odd. You have to agree that is such a strange thing to do. There's a weird little game going on there.
I think if it was a different country other than China, we'd have a very good idea fairly quickly. Mm-hmm. But with China, it takes us a while to find out.
We might never know.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Guo squatting 5 kilos over a squat world record in powerlifting and just 2 kg more body weight? I didn't know that was actually the thing.
What was it?
So Guo squatting 5 kilos over world records in powerlifting and just 2 kilos more body weight.
Jesus.
You'll see that fairly common though with elite female weightlifters. They'll do that, you know, and it's just generally because it makes sense that the female weightlifters are professional athletes and they're selected, you know, and they're the creme de la creme.
And they have very good coaching. A lot of like we go phenomenal coaching.
Yeah, so like it makes sense, you know, compared to female powerlifters, which will be vast majority of them will be amateur athletes, and if they're non-amateur athletes, they're not just support themselves via sponsorships or something like that. So it didn't make sense, you know, that she would be doing that.
And as well with female powerlifters or powerlifters in general, most of the time they're not like selected through talent ID when they're 11 or 12 years old, you know. They're not, nobody's doing a muscle fiber test or muscle fiber analysis on them when they're children and seeing if they'll be good for the national team setup. Also, weightlifters will have massive squats, but I guarantee you if Guo was to bench press against one of the top female powerlifters, you know, she wouldn't have a bench press anywhere near them.
Yeah.
Because obviously squats really transferable.
Cody said the lactobacillus, yeah, that is what's in his probiotic diet, around 20 degrees. You may throw them out. Thank you, Cody. I told you that as soon as you got them to put into the fridge.
Cody, give me a break.
But you're taking them every day since. Why are you still taking them if they're dead? Like, I told you they're dead as soon as you didn't put them in the fridge.
God.
And I told you get the good ones.
Cody?
I told you get the good ones as well, because everything else not in the fridge is pointless taking usually. And that's why you got those ones. You paid more for them. And you just don't listen to good advice. You're a disgrace. Okay, so we're currently on the break, but due to the magic of editing, we're just going to skip on.
Pew, pew, pew.
Not to
Belittle.
people, but okay, so we're at 6:05 on the IWF clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're at 1 minute and 13. Okay, 13 and 16 seconds. 13 and 17. 13 and 18. 13 19. 13 20. Tudor Barat is coming out for his 200 kilo attempt. Clock has started 58, 57, 56. The 102 being an Olympic class and heavy enough, the results are not as large as I would have thought.
Yes.
So 200 kilos. That's just a big muscly 200 kilos there.
Big, strong 200 kilos.
Oh!
That surprised me.
I was not expecting a power
No.
track. I don't know about this.
I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Moldovan. Very handsome.
Very
handsome. I want my coach to have a big t-shirt tucked in so much it makes his ass look really long, That's what you want. How else can you know he's had years of coaching?
Yeah.
It's hard for weightlifters to fill out the 102 class and be in the shape that like Carlos or Tiantao or
it's very difficult.
Or Lou are in.
Daryl Brian Art says, could Seeker Strength Public Gym be a future strength hub? No.
No way.
No.
Not a chance.
I've done the whole owning a gym thing. That's the opposite of what we're trying to do.
Maybe a Seeker Strength regenerative medicine clinic.
Yeah.
In down south, but not a gym, not a gym.
Okay, Niall Byrne says, hi lads, have you any advice for hand care for weightlifters? I use chalk and tape on my thumbs, but struggle with pain-free training due to my hands tearing, blisters, pain around the thumb socket. So one part of this is you're just going to have to go through it. It might take a year or two for your hands to sort themselves out. While they are sorting themselves out, I would say like have a bar of soap in your training bag, and once you finish training every day, you just like scrub your hands, get all the chalk off it. A lot of the blistering and cracking and stuff comes from chalk and sweat staying on your hands after sessions, drying the skin out, and then the skin being weaker in the next session. Wes Kitts is just about to jerk here.
Oh, he just made the forced oscillation. 202.
That is uncomfortable looking overhead.
Sure, he had red lights for that.
I'd say 2 whites and a red.
Three
whites.
Lads.
So yeah, Niall, in terms of just looking after the skin, make sure you clean them every time. I try and stay away from moisturizers and stuff like that. A lot of the time they'll just soften out your hands. But yeah, and then the last thing I'd say is like definitely if you've like calluses, just get a pummel stone or get a razor blade and keep those tuned back or pulled back.
Someone's asking, what's your favorite series of training videos apart from Ilya's? It's got to be Ilya's. I can't think of anything
aside from Ilya's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go a little off piste here.
Yeah,
and it's not for any of the training footage, but Owen and Ben Franks used to have some great training vlogs. I think they owned a CrossFit gym, but they're 2 all-black front rows. Owen Franks was one of the best front rows to ever play rugby, and yeah, I used to love those training vlogs.
I'm gonna say the Iron Mind series, the World Championships training hall ones.
Mm-hmm.
So Bulgarian 203 for Maranov.
Strange with the tape on either side of that kind of center knurl on the thing,
Mm-hmm.
But it is a ZKC bar.
Mm-hmm. Here's Marcus. I'm back up on him.
Yeah. Geez, he looks like he'd be a great heavyweight rower.
Marcus coming up with 205. I want to remember Marcus got a very aggressive armband on the clean.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That just can't be forgiven.
Is there any training videos of us training me? So no, we just had a podcast at the time and no YouTube.
There's very few stuff on our Instagrams.
Mm-hmm.
I think we put up Instagrams every day.
Yeah, if you go back far enough, the Instagrams to 2019, you'll find some stuff. Marcus 205 clean. Good jerk, if I remember. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
These arms are so long.
Yeah.
The hands are massive.
You know what I feel like weightlifting is missing? Is better congruency between the t-shirt and the singlet. Like Nike are sponsoring a national Spanish athlete there, and he's just wearing a Nike weightlifting t-shirt, and then half of the thing on the back of it is blocked out by the singlet.
I wonder, are they sponsoring though? Like, are they just getting them made up by Nike? You know, I remember Nike don't sponsor anyone anymore.
Okay, but still though, like across all the teams.
Here's our I was gonna say here's our power jerk again, but
yeah, can't jerk if you don't clean it, Garth. Darrell O'Brien says, would either of you ever try strongman? The Irish strongman scene is growing well. I'd absolutely never ever try strongman.
No, I wouldn't either. Just the amount of injury risk would
be
just not worth it. And like, I don't know.
Strongman is literally taking steroids and hurting your back. It's those two things.
Tudor Bratu 205 coming out for the same weight in his third attempt. It's I'm just gonna say it. Weightlifting's not the same as it used to be. Is this the results of drug testing? Is this more like what's?
No, because I don't think it's directly as a result of drug testing. I don't think it is. Like the sport is growing. That's the thing. The sport is growing. The sport is blooming.
Yeah.
The sport is having a glow up because of CrossFit.
Well, it's not even CrossFit anymore. The sport is just popular in itself now. People are just into it.
Yeah, but
CrossFit was a catalyst for sure, but not in the last few years.
But it just ain't the same as it used to be. Like
it's just not as many
superstars.
Not even superstars, you know, because we have a lot of good weightlifters at the top, you know. But it's just like if we go back nearly 10 years ago, like if you look like 2014 Worlds kind of thing, the amount of people doing big weights, you know.
I kind of feel like as well though, a lot of people are fighting against the system in weightlifting rather than there being actual rivalries in the weight classes at competition. People are like fighting qualification Roby points. People are like, it's all about just getting away with things, trying to qualify. Joe, it's not really about like athlete A against athlete B, you know.
Yeah,
that's what you need. Like you need two people to be duking it out.
I still think it's just a drug testing. I think it's like if you look at like the 80s and 90s, you know, you need like unfettered drug testing, and you people like if you look at those training hall videos, you know, it's just. I said this though. I did say this a couple of years ago, definitely last year as well. I was like, people don't want to watch smaller numbers.
No.
And like Seb was saying they do, and other people are kind of agreeing.
No, I don't agree.
I don't think so. Like, I just don't think it's as exciting. Like, you can't put the cat back in the bag, you know? You can't put the large, veiny, lean cat back in the bag.
No, and replace it with some kind of slightly fluffy, sarmed up cat. Like,
not about Men in Blacking
an
entire generation of lifters.
Oh, no.
That's surely red lights for that. I think he just dropped.
Yeah, I don't think even.
Wes Klitz is cleaned like 225 or something, isn't he?
He's a massive clean.
I'm sure he's clean 225.
It's that overhead position just looks so uncomfortable.
That's
like hard. There, Wes Klitz. That's definitely a like, why is there not better flow between his t-shirt and his singlet?
I thought
That's
you were talking about his lifting, but you're literally just asking about his. I don't mind the combination. He's got the red, white, and blue from America.
America.
That's
No, but like that, there should be like he's wearing a Nike singlet, and he's wearing an
No.
Under Armour.
That makes perfect sense. He's got red, white, and blue.
Yeah, but it should be.
USA.
No, it should be.
USA.
That wouldn't happen in any other like Olympic level sport.
No, they'd have a uniform.
Yeah,
No, I get what you're saying, but
you just don't agree. Like.
no, for Wes kits in particular, I agree. So our Tudor back out 205, 207. Power. Oh, he's
Jesus. He surprised me again with that because he sank so low.
I think Worlds next year is going to be good.
Do you?
I think next year's Worlds will be good.
It's just going to be.
I thought, yeah, I hope so. Risk it. I hope they all just go risky biscuits. Like, I hope they don't care, you know? Should be the last Olympics anyway for weightlifting before they kick it out for breakdancing or speed knitting or something. Yo-yoing. Weighted yo-yos. All right, so it would be great if they brought in was the lumberjack games. I'd be so
Oh
into that.
my God. Still Timber Sports is one of the best like sports that you're not involved in to watch. Like spectator sport that you're never going to do yourself.
Yeah, chopping.
Oh my God. Running up, do you know where they have to cut the notches into the trees and put the big planks on, and then they run up again.
Is that in the tough guy games or tough man games or whatever? Galera wants to do them where it's like they've loaded different things.
No way.
Yeah, they
no.
Yeah, if weightlifting got kicked out for the lumberjack games, I wouldn't be that mad.
No, it shouldn't be kicked out though. You
No,
do need a strength sport in the Olympics.
Is 50 too late to start clean and jerk or snatching? No, not at all.
No. Somebody then replied to that comment and said, nah, but like anyone you need to get a good coach, like an actual weightlifting coach, not a CrossFit one. One thing I'm going to say is a lot of people will be like, oh, you're a CrossFit weightlifting coach, you know, that's just a coach in your CrossFit box. Now, that is true in some CrossFit boxes, but some phenomenal weightlifting coaches around the world coach in a CrossFit box as well, purely down to the fact that it's very, very difficult to run a profitable and sensible business out of a weightlifting club. And you can actually get some very, very good coaches in CrossFit gyms. It's just difficult to find them. And in the same way where it's difficult to find a good coach anywhere.
What kind of steady state cardio do you recommend for doing while running the RTA program?
Sleeping.
I would keep doing normal amounts of cardio, whatever you normally do, unless it's sport specific work, and then assuming you've taken time off for your squat. So if you're in your off season and you're a middle distance runner or rugby player or something, like don't do the same levels of conditioning you'd be doing in terms of like sport specific in season training. So I just reduce that down. And to be honest, like 48 weeks, much less cardio is better than your normal rate of cardio because you get a benefit from reducing your fatigue. But if you're acclimatized to a certain capacity of cardio, you'll be okay while running the RTA, assuming it's not an excessive amount of cardio.
Our lifter here has changed his headband for the clean and jerk.
You see that? 209. Very strange clean.
Faced off to the side. See that?
Like
that is bizarre.
Like Tom Hanks? Not Tom Hanks. Who's in Face Off?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage and John Travolta.
No, but he's standing like this, like, and he still splits his front leg forward. Like, it's not like everything goes out to the side. He stands like this, and then his feet go straight.
That's the amazing compensatory abilities of the human body.
It really is.
Under time and load. He's got gold teeth. Do you know about 10% or 20% of Kyrgyzstan's economy is supported by one gold mine?
What?
Yep.
That is a random factoid.
Wesley Bryan Kits for 209. Immaculately groomed hair.
The beard is so good.
The beard.
There's not a single hair out of place there. Like,
that's a combed beard.
yeah, that beard takes some. That's not a wake up in the morning and go to work beard. Like,
I bet he sponsored some beard oil thing. It's great hair as well. I love it. 209. See, that's deliberate oscillation now, if you ask me.
Much better jerk though.
Yeah.
Much better this time. That front rack position just looks so uncomfortable for him.
You can make another Olympics?
Yeah. Do you?
Get like Tokyo and Paris. Or would you go Tokyo, Paris?
I'd probably keep the 5 rings here and then do like just another line underneath. So does he have 5 rings and then Tokyo? I'd keep the 5 rings Tokyo and then I'd just do Paris.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd go GURPH inside the rings.
Oh my god. That's why you're never allowed to go to the Olympics. If we went to the Olympics as spectators, could we get the 5 Olympic rings?
Just temporary ones that are part
I wonder what would be the easiest sport to take up now to get to the Olympics.
I don't know, actually.
See, people would automatically go to like the less athletic ones, like shooting or something like that. But that would be like that level of motor cognition and coordination. There's no way you'd ever get into one of those. I don't know.
That's what my mind did go to. Probably like rugby sevens or something.
Yes. But then you'd never be able to pick up that skill fast enough.
Are you saying me or people in general?
No, people in general.
Okay, we got 210 for Reza. From what I remember, he is a squat jerker.
He's very wide with his stance.
Ew.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, Jesus. Hit it same pace saying any plans to do more training vlogs? Yep, absolutely. I suppose jiu-jitsu is just it would be great training vlogs. It's just you don't want to be videoing people,
no,
make them uncomfortable. You don't know if people want to be videoed. I think people in our own club wouldn't mind, but they're usually set classes, so you're only moving up the flow of the class by moving around the camera and stuff. And
no, it's not.
Maybe in an open mat soon might actually do it. Our coach wouldn't care at all. Actually, he'd love it because he'd love this fucking nabas on camera, electric chairs or something. But I'll be videoing my training again soon. Just have had a lot of gym sessions. Had a few, but not a shitload. Marcus out for 210. Boom. Very good jerk him, so. Oh.
No. That clean could have murdered him.
I'd go to 1507. What's the harm?
When in Colombia. Sarah Sakarje Mubaranguar.
Where the fuck are you? Oh, yeah.
Second from the bottom. Is squatting every day effective for beginners? No, absolutely not. Squatting twice a week is perfect.
Daniel Kennedy is asking, when is the squat book coming out? And will you guys do one on the deadlift? So the squat book is progressing well. We're really getting there, but it's just every time we write, there's more to write, and we just keep getting further into it. Like it's going to be way longer than we originally planned. I'll be honest.
It's going to be weighty.
I really thought initially that we would just be doing a 10 to 20 page kind of ebook, but I'd say realistically now we're looking at 120, 150 pages probably by the time we're done, probably more. And this isn't like when people write ebooks, and they go like times 25 New Roman and they increase the word spacing by like 10%. Like this is all times New Roman, like size fucking 14, not in pictures or anything yet.
Yeah, it's a massive undertaking.
I'd love if it was done. I'm really, really happy if it was done. But I just couldn't give you a date when it'll be out. Usually a date for most things, but for this, I actually just couldn't give you a definitive time point.
The Spaniard is up again. What are you saying on this, Gareth? Hit or miss?
Nah, I doubt it.
I think he's done.
If the last clean had been better and he just missed the jerk, then I'd say
Mhm.
probably get it. But I don't think. I think this clean's going to be even harder. I'm saying that now. España. I assume Lily Valentine is retired now. Was she competing at this? Did I miss?
I've no idea.
Clean is actually a bit better. Still don't think he's going to make the jerk.
No. It's so difficult if your clean is murdering you to make jerks.
Do you know what the ironic thing there is, though? So he put more effort into that clean, thinking, oh, I'll have more energy for the jerk. But you actually just spend more effort trying to make the clean better and are thus left with less energy for the jerk. That's fun. That's kind of like, there's an irony in that. Like I view it, the clean should be as efficient as possible. Like you shouldn't be trying to clean things where you're like, I'm just going to hail fucking Mary this clean.
No.
No, that's not. There's a cruel irony there in that from the universe.
Yeah.
Like he went into that clean like, I'm going to smash this clean.
And the thing is, if on the second last clean he had been like, I'm going to smash this clean,
yeah,
he wouldn't have had to go out.
Yeah.
You know, like Eduardo Nalasco says, will you both try and reach your previous squat PR for your trip to Asia next year? I'll definitely be trying to surpass mine.
Reach it. I'm going to try shit in it. Razaz missed 211.
Razadazzle. Just made one clean and jerk today.
Ben, why is power jerk something that's used? I have no idea. I actually don't know. I genuinely don't know realistically why it's used. And this kind of comes back to that thing again of like, we all kind of make the assumptions, you know, just because someone's on a national team coach, that they are good coaches, you know. But a lot of times, now there's loads of great coaches out there, honest to God, so I'm not just saying that, but a lot of times there'll be things where it's just like, they'll have a fixed template, a title program they use, a schedule they'll use, and then in relation to that, just a drug regime that they will use, and then more or less according to whatever the political climate is at the time. Technical knowledge will just be a kind of system they've either learned from something else or something they believe to be a good system, and they will supply that to athletes over the years, and then depending on the amount of drugs, results will increase or decrease, you know, because we've got some thousands of athletes who are professionals. So like you've got people on a huge spectrum here in terms of coaching. Like you've people at one end, you've people like Tian Tao's and Liu Jiazun's coach and Miso's dad, you know, people who are like
the top of their game.
Yeah. Engineers and scientists of weightlifting coaching, and they put all their thought and knowledge and they've an innate ability for that, like all the way down then to I don't even want to say who, but certain other coaches from certain countries, you know, and you're on that spectrum, and sometimes athletes can just be difficult, or just this might be something they want to do, but yeah,
that Georgian just missed his
he had a really good 207 as well.
His clean is lovely.
Erratically.
Now he did double bounce the clean or whatever, you know, just mistimed it, but
he is so fucking similar to the person, you know. It's upsetting me how similar it is. Like it's
I can't not see it. Like,
no, it's viciously similar.
I nearly called him that name.
Like you people like George Zitzi as well on the spectrum, you know, top of their game, coaching one of the best weightlifters ever, you know.
He was not happy with the codes around the back of his neck there.
That's why you're doing that, though.
Give it daggers.
Here's our Armenian Samvel Gasparyan. Think he just has shiny hair or just gelled? That must be gelled, I swear.
That's gelled, surely. Surely some product. Alex R says, hi, where can I watch this? You have to watch it on Weightlifting Games. I don't think you can watch it anywhere else. I think if you're in a different country, you can watch it on the Olympic channel, but maybe not.
That was a nice clean.
Maybe not on demand. Very nice.
That's a very...
Looked very pedestrian
Very
almost.
predictable, but I say, Ben's, or no, Josie said Renzi with the Louis Vuitton belt. Sam Bell 213. Yeah, I don't know about caps inside. I don't think, no matter how large the venue is. Wait, he hardly got red lighted for that, did he?
There was a bit of elbow softness there.
I had to joke.
Is it going to the jury?
Surely not. If you got red light for that and Westgate's got white lights, I don't know what's going on. Like Westgate was celebrating at the top lane. He's a big lad, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I have a headache after that.
Oh, they're playing the Uno card. Uno reverse. The referee will have to go out and clean jerk 213 now, and if he doesn't,
oh my god,
the lifter gets
Is that it?
Yeah, the referee's table has to go out now, and if they don't make 213, the lifter gets it.
Yes. Their teammates just puts on a pair of shoes. How is there so many people sitting there? How do all of those people have a job? They all have laptops as well. Like, lads, what's on the laptop? Yeah,
Pictures
just
of
cash.
money. Yeah.
Just transferring.
I'd go up 5-7 because he did have a good snatch, though. Thoughts on the Ria Binikoff squat program? Stumbled across it in Power to the People book of Pavel. It's so funny. We have a video on the Small Off program coming up probably tomorrow, and we were just talking about that. Came from Pavel's book, and supposedly Pavel got this from one of the Russian coaches. I guarantee you Pavel never ran that program. I guarantee you Pavel never ran Small Off.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of that glorification of like the Soviet bloc and how things were done, you know. Like they did some good science, but there's a lot of people brought that to the West and were like, this is how they train. This is how they do it, you know. Even like a Bulgarian split squat or a Romanian deadlift, you know, and you'll go back and be like, well, where did that come from? People just made things up and never actually use them. Oh.
He got duped.
He got duped. Fuck. Jeez, that's so tough. Do you go 213 again?
He has to go 213 again now after that.
Jeez, there's no bump to 215. You can't do that, like.
He got it done on his second attempt.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He's missed 210, 211.
He looks like, you know, that actor. Do you remember the movie Shooter with Mark Wahlberg? You know, the actor
I love that, yeah.
Do you know the actor who's the FBI agent in that? What's his name?
No.
I'm going to put it up here.
LL Cool J. Cast. You go to IMDb for the cast. You don't just type in cast in the Google. It shows you all the pictures in Google. You're a lunatic. Danny Glover.
Michael Pena. He does.
Oh, he does actually, yeah. Oh, he made 213.
Yes. I love to see that guy. But I'm going to say, no, he deserves to get that. And you're like, why does he deserve it? Why does he deserve it? Because it's sport.
You'd never would normally like to see someone make that.
That's because I'm a spiteful person.
He does have a Louis Vuitton belt, a little gold slide. That's like when someone's daughter is like, oh, can you get me a pink belt? And you have to make it for them, you know?
Oh my God, yeah.
Show me your ear there. Oh, it's very swollen, is it?
Mangled, yeah. Wake up every morning now and it's like...
Air Kelly's out for his third attempt.
I can't get over how much Rizaz looks like Michael Pena.
Soft tortilla, says lads. Taught on the frog stance pull.
I hate it.
It doesn't work, but it feels very strong because you get a lot of quad recruitment, you know, because you have a huge amount of knee flexion involved. but it's not the way, I promise you.
I change every single weightlifter I see. I get them to move back.
What?
Gets the double bounce again. I want them to send this to the sky.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it was great.
What a good jerk.
You'll get 3 red lights right now. That was a great jerk. But are you not mad at him for his t-shirt that matching his singlet, no?
I am, yeah, but I feel like I can't even talk about it anymore now because you've belittled it. Also, it's Adidas underneath a Nike singlet. Come on, lads.
What is more ex-Soviet than Adidas, you know?
Oh, there's Dr. Georgie. I just feel like somebody needs to be working with them to get an endorsement deal.
For Adidas.
For Adidas, I think. Or for whoever.
That was a great jerk.
I could see how Adidas would have an issue because they won't switch from wearing Ram 2s. But then why wouldn't Nike do it, you know?
Eduardo saying maybe the media presence in the training hall is something to do with the athletes, keep you on training instead of tapering. I definitely think that could contribute to people being, you know, motivated.
That social media bump.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely could be contributing to it.
Because those videos do very well. It's not as big as being on the Secret Strength News show, but
it's close.
It's pretty close.
Razul Bekov. Razul. That was one of the bad guys in Batman Begins. What?
I lost my mind looking at those two Armenian coaches earlier.
Come on, Razul.
I want to know what happened to the other headband you had been wearing. And I need to know what this staggered stance about. What's going on there, lads?
This is bad boy headband. He means business. 214. Nice.
Very nice.
Very good jerk.
Nah. Very nice. Eduardo wants to know when's the sumo stance clean book coming.
We'll finish one book at a time. But that's next on the list.
Oh my God.
See that?
It's all well and good drinking water with a glass bottle, but what happens when they fall?
Glass bottle.
The glass bottle, no.
Oh, come on. I know I really want him to make this. He got robbed.
Come on.
He got robbed. Samville. He's go back to his cafe after this now.
He's left Sasha in charge.
Come on, Sasha. That's oddly specific.
Come on now.
It was like strong clean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they're going to red light him. I know they are. Oh, man.
No way. No, they're not.
That right elbow, definitely. No. They're definitely going to red light him.
They'll give him white lights.
No, he's going to have to Uno reverse him again.
Yes. Yes. So happy. Yeah, little golf clap there. Had a dirty look.
You know, there's always someone at an event. There's always one person who's the last clapping.
Yeah.
But it's always like, not like milliseconds after. It's always like there's always just one more clap. Like,
do you ever play the game where you try and be the loudest clap?
No, I haven't. With your flipper hands.
I love that. I love it's just a nice cordial round of applause and I'll go mental.
Just smashing your hands together. All right, Archam's first attempt. Remember Elias coach he came on a comeback with?
Mm-hmm.
He's like a blue belt now or something, is he? Or?
Yeah. He's peeled. His name is Matt. It's like Mass 400 on Instagram. His barbell is 3 inches off.
Oh, he did a West Kitts deliberate oscillation as well.
Everyone's allowed to do it.
You're okay. Not.
No, it's allowed to do it. It's okay. See, the barbell was 3 inches off the right hand side.
I didn't notice that.
It was like over here.
Hang on, let me see the replay.
You'll see it now.
I'll make my verdict when I see it now.
Okay, enough of the bum touching. Show us the replay. Oh, no replay.
Oh, look at me, suddenly singlet.
So that is a sick singlet.
No replay. ZKC singlet, specially made, surely.
Yeah. See, Miso has his outfits in order.
Oh, he was all about the outfits.
Yeah. I want to see him pull underneath this bar.
And he's the legacy ones.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Daniel Clemens asks, any upper body work in the RTA or 1 to 2 independent upper body sessions extra? Is that okay? Yeah. So Goose actually answered. He goes, no and yes. Yeah. Goose answered it perfectly. So there's no upper body sessions in it. You can do some independent upper body work once or twice a week. That'll be perfect.
Clean looked a bit higher, didn't it?
I suppose he is considerably lighter than everybody else in that class. There's his father and brother. All of his brothers are jacked and in great shape.
But all of his brothers are doing like 160, 200 as well.
Yeah.
Do you need Pepsi left?
Yeah, in the fridge. Yeah.
Do you want one?
Go on, should throw one out. I would love to know everyone's opinion on if you think Coke Zero or Pepsi Max is best.
You want Pepsi? Where's my jet?
No.
Here's Razzle.
I need to know what the story is with that staggered stance.
217. Oh!
You know what I find funny is you can have as much wrist flexion as you want on a jerk, but not elbow flexion. How is one of those more dangerous than the other?
That's a good point, actually. Never thought about that.
You know?
I think we need to change weights. You know, can't be Snatch and jerk anymore. It needs to be something different.
Why don't we try bringing the bar from overhead to the floor?
Yeah. It needs to be max rack jerk.
No, imagine if it was the clock off power weekend lift. That'd be great. Max hang snatch, max jerk from rack, max front squat.
I'd love to see a max back squat amazing competitions. That'd really add something. Because I don't like a deadlift's no use. Strict press is too slow. But I think a back squat would really add something.
Willie says cherry Pepsi Max is fire. No, cherry flavored anything is terrible.
How'd you ban people from the chat?
No, you can't have cherry flavored things. Cherry flavored things just aren't it.
I have two more questions.
Or grape flavored.
Of everyone watching this, how many of you paid for the on-demand stuff? Or not even on-demand? Or just paid for Waves House tickets at all?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
So 222 for Archum Anthropopher. Also, do you think the new Batman is any good compared to the old Batman? I don't like the fella's new Batman. What's your man's name?
Who's the new Batman?
The fella from Twilight.
Oh, I haven't seen any new Batmans.
Archum with 222. Blase. Casual.
Daniel Clemens is just watching us.
He's just watching us. Thanks, Daniel. Kazakhstan. Mass 400. Pull up
He's in sick shape.
You follow him?
Yeah. Cresser Blyhood says I paid and Emo Batman is best Batman.
No.
Is Emo Batman the new Batman?
Yeah. I didn't. It was so. Do you know what? It's so dark. It's hard to see things in the movie at times. Then you're like,
really?
I know what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah, that's okay in a cinema.
It's not okay in the cinema.
But you know, in the cinema, you're kind of encased in darkness and like.
I was watching a really interesting film breakdown on that. You know.
Okay.
And they were like, I think it was Lord of the Rings figured out how to do this in the second movie. You don't do black darkness. You do really dark blue. And it's much easier to see.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's like, why are we still doing this? Your man was like belligerent. He's like, we figured this out 20 odd years ago. Yeah. It's dark blue you do, not complete black. So I understand dark, obviously, at the mood, like, you know, you can't have Batman running around in the day. But I need to be able to see Batman when he's running around at night, you know, when he's fighting crime.
Okay.
You know.
So it's very, 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 very dark blue.
Yeah.
Willie says the new Batman was great. Jesus, am I about to lose my Sikhistan citizenship? It's certainly up for review, Willie.
Is there any videos of him rolling?
No, very little. Sometimes he has stories up of him rolling, but very little. Go to that competition one there. Antropov is up for 227. Morbius was the movie of the year. I've heard a few people say that it was very good.
Morbius?
Yeah.
No, that's that Marvel thing. That was shit, apparently.
I've heard it was... Who was talking about it?
I think Ryden is taking the piss.
Oh, I might have heard that it was very bad. I just remember hearing people talking about it.
No, that's what you heard. It was very bad.
Oh,
he missed
no.
He missed it clean.
Oh.
You can only bend the arm roll so much into your hip.
Oh, it's a meme to say it's good. Yeah, I definitely just heard. I just heard that it was terrible. So,
these comic movies have really got this shit. I'm disappointed for Archam, but obviously I want Miso to win, but I like Archam as a lifter. I wish he could get his snatch together. Wait, is Miso pulling out? Miso only doing one clean and jerk. Oh.
Is that enough for the... Yeah? The clean didn't look fast. No, we've seen him clean much, much heavier weights looking much easier.
But a win is a win.
Yeah.
It really goes to show you can't just be an all clean and jerk specialist. People like to say, "Oh, clean and jerk wins competitions," but
yeah,
not if you're shit at snatching. You know.
No. A lot of people like the new Batman by the looks of it. I didn't even know there was a new Batman.
You did know, I'd say.
I didn't know, I'd say.
Do you know what was great? Was Northman.
Oh, that's supposed to be phenomenal.
Yeah, that was really good. Who plays the new Batman? What's his name? What I did like, the new Batmobile was the best one ever. It's a fucking Chevy Batmobile. It's incredible.
Oh, that looks sick.
It sounds sick as well. I'm gonna see if I find a video. Can I play this? Can they hear this now? So there's a scene where it's really dark and it just starts up and the noise is oof.
Oh, that supercharged whistle.
Alright, we're gonna segue from the 101 straight into watching the Batman.
Watch party.
Now the Penguin was really good. Colin Farrell was really good. Yeah. Have you not seen it?
No, I just told you I didn't even know it existed.
No, you did know. You'd really like this one, I think. You should watch this weekend, actually. We're just watching the Batman chase scene.
People are all up for the watch along. Just if we were to do a watch along of a movie, what movie? I think it would have to be The School of Champions, the Bulgarian weightlifting documentary.
They'd have to be able to see what we see, though.
But we could share that. That's just on YouTube.
You shink it up like.
You
wouldn't even recognize Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
Is that Colin Farrell?
You don't even recognize him, yeah? Yeah, it's him. Colin Farrell has made some great films.
Here, he's a great actor.
Who's... Oh, yes, yeah.
Oh, Uzi on the seat.
A little Mac is an Uzi. Of course, the Batmobile is going to be bulletproof Penguin.
Yeah, what do you think is going to happen there?
I was going to say silly goose, but it's the wrong word. See, I kind of imagine Robert Pattinson is kind of allowed going to some kind of weird sex party and he's dressed up as Batman. Like, you just don't take him that seriously. You know? He also refused to take steroids as well for it.
What?
Yeah, he wouldn't take steroids.
Wait, Batman isn't juiced up?
He wouldn't take ear for it, yeah, he said it.
I tell you who didn't refuse.
Who?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale was in great shape for Batman.
He was thick.
Yeah.
He was very juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's no drug testing in the cinemas, like.
No, and everyone just expects it.
This is great here, right? This is a great bit. We're watching Batmobile chase scene. 3 out of 10 movie clips. 58 million subscribers.
My God.
We're uploading the wrong stuff to YouTube.
Is there much longer left of this?
2.5 minutes. Jesus, sound of the Chevy is sick. Doesn't he look kind of strange? He's too much like little girly lips. Like
the Batman 2022, the Batmobile chase scene, 3 out of 10 movie clips.
I'm so surprised you haven't seen this. Did you ever watch The Northman after?
No.
The Northman is intense. I told you need to see that in the cinema as well.
Yeah, I know.
It's not. It won't be as good outside the cinema.
I missed out. Do you know what was a great thing they did? It got a monthly movie pass.
You were saying that, yeah.
But I haven't used it at all in December because I missed it as studying. But
must be nice for kids going to the movies every month.
Oh my god! Do you know what it is? It's great.
Yeah.
You just do whatever you want in the evenings.
I do whatever I want anyway. Just bring the baby. Okay. Dara hasn't seen this before.
He's not hiding in the truck.
No, he's not hiding in the truck. This is how I feel when I'm under pressure going somewhere. This is the level of drama I feel.
Yeah.
And there's too much traffic.
This is when like it's 15 minutes before training and there's a traffic jam.
She's being late for training.
Oh
it's
my
so
God.
strange going from weightlifting to training whenever you want to like being back to regimented training whenever it arrives. You know? It feels terrible being late.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is an intense crash.
Yeah.
That Batmobile is sick.
How many of them did they make, I wonder?
10.
Just plowing through fucking concrete cylinders.
Oh, the big jet engine, go on. I love the way that just happens to be a ramp there.
No, it's just the correct timing. Batman's all about timing. Even who's the guy who plays Batman before this in Batman versus Superman?
I didn't see that either. Oh my god, that's sick.
Matt Damon. Not Matt Damon. Is it Matt Damon?
Marky Mark?
No, who's the other one? Is it Matt Damon?
Matt Damon.
Was it Matt Damon who played
Damon?
Who played Batman in Batman versus Superman?
Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Even he took a load of gear and got big for it. Actually, you know what? This Batman is very good, but I still prefer Batman Begins.
Right.
There's not enough the juice head beatdowns here, like. Yeah, maybe we should do a watch along someday.
We'll definitely do a watch along. I think School of Champions.
That's like a normal thing though.
What do you mean?
That's just like run of the mill, you know. We gotta watch. Is there other movie clips? Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all again soon.
So did it have to.